I'm back in the forest near my house, and it's another overcast, pretty rainy day, just a little wet weather. What do they call it in Ireland? They call it soft. It's a little soft weather. It's not raining per se, but it's drizzly on and off. But I figured it was a great day to come back out to this incredibly green forest near my house and see what else I could find. Just become more determined to find order out of the chaos. So I've been to this place several times, this whole trail system, and I've walked just about all of it. And I've always thought that this one area, it's called the Cedar Grove, there was something here, and I think I might have finally found something. So the ground is just utter chaos. With the ferns aren't in really great shape. There's a lot of, it's still spring, so there's a lot of the other green stuff has not come out yet. So in order to minimize that clutter at the very bottom, I've basically raised and zoomed in, so I'm not getting a lot of anything on the sides. And I'll show you in just a moment what I'm talking about. But there's one tree that's perfectly straight, and it's catching a little bit of backlighting. The sun is coming through, but there's no direct light, so it's a soft light coming from behind. And I've maneuver the composition side to side just ever so slightly, trying to keep the trees separated. So what I would like to have is where the trees aren't intersecting, so there's separation, even if it's just a small amount. Where I can have that, where I cannot possibly separate them, I'd like to try to get that on the edges so that it keeps that clutter or that merge on the edges of the frame instead of in the middle. And so moving around, every inch matters, especially I'm zoomed in at about 90 millimeters, somewhere around 90, 95 millimeters right now. Just again, to get rid of anything in that bottom and in the ground, I've zoomed in and kept the camera level. So let me show you what I've got. So here's the shot that I just took. You'll notice I've cut out the clutter on the bottom. This is a 16:9 crop in camera, obviously, that I can always change that, but I think a 16:9 is gonna work better than like a 3:2, because again, I want it thinner. I want it thinner this way. I don't want it tall. I'd rather have it thin because I'm not interested in anything above, and I'm not interested in anything that's down here where it's just not that pretty. So this is like my main center of interest, is this one tree right here in the center that's got a little bit of path leading to it, and it's framed nicely by all of these cedars on either side of it. And I've tried my best to keep any of the close trees from intersecting as best as I possibly can. And I'm still finessing it. I might be able to make it just a little bit better. So what's really attracted me to this is this tree, and it's twisted, and the moss goes from like a brown and an orange, a little bit of red in it, to green. And there's some supporting characters around it. So I don't know if this is going to come out or not, but I'm going to give it a shot, set up, see if I can't finesse this to make it work, because there's some really nice light and shadow play because the tree is twisted as it goes up, and it's got like 3 trunks that have grown together, and that's what attracted me to it. So usually if something catches your eye, hopefully you can create something out of that the part that really attracted you to it. So let me see. I'm going to try this instead of trying to get everything sharp because it is kind of busy. I'm going to try some different apertures all the way down probably to f4, 5.6, somewhere around there, just to see what it looks like and if it helps separate the tree from everything in the background. So I don't have fog or mist to help me out. So because I don't, I am going to, like I say, just try to accomplish the same thing using my aperture, help to separate that subject from the background. There's the composition. Let me show you the shot. There we go. And it's the tree is centered, and like I say, I'm shooting at f4, and I varied that aperture. But I've got some, again, I'm trying to keep all the trees separated, and because there's just so much going on in the photograph, I'm hoping that using that shallower depth of field will give me some separation, because I really like the light that is playing on the side of this and the shadows. I love that. So I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see when I get it back on the computer. Well, that about does it from Whipple Creek Regional Park and some more woodland photography. Hopefully the photos came out. I'm going to show them to you right now. Definitely appreciate you watching the videos, and I appreciate the thumbs up. And if you don't mind, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a video that I release each and every single Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.